Pleasure to be back in London at the Master Investor Show. Thank you for Jim Mellon for inviting us. He's a significant shareholder in the company. So Quebec Precious Metals was created back in 2018 by merging two existing companies plus assets of a third one. And the goal of the company, and still today, is to find the next gold mine in a region called James Bay in northern Quebec. And also, importantly, and that's new, in James Bay, in northern Quebec, there's lithium, white gold, as many people call it. And we had a moral obligation on our project to look for lithium. We found lithium, and we're ready to drill. We're a public company, so I warn you, there are some forward-looking statements. You can look at our website. First of all, when you do mineral exploration, not only you have to be strong technically, but you have to do the right things safety-wise, environmental-wise, and also with community relations. If you don't do that, you can't explore. And we've done that. In Quebec, we have a UL certification called Ecologo. We're certified, and we're very proud to do the right thing. We're a $5 million Canadian market cap. We have strong shareholders. Our largest shareholder is Newmont, the largest gold company in the world. We also have the largest pension fund in Quebec, the second one in Canada called Caisse de dépôt. And we have also other Quebec funds that are part of our shareholders. So gold and lithium. How do you find gold? You find gold by looking at the area, looking at where people have worked, but also using AI, and we've done that twice now, to find new areas where you should be looking. And then eventually you drill. And this is what we've been doing for gold. Drill, drill, drill. Our goal for gold is to find at least 2 million ounces. We're not there yet, that's why we have not published that. And then when you find such an amount or more, then you get the major mining companies, the Newmont or others, to come and actually mine it. We're explorers, and that's how you create the greatest values for shareholders, by actually defining a resource that they buy. This is where you get a big multiple in your share price. And we've made discoveries using AI, as I mentioned, and also we have other targets we haven't tested. We're scratching the surface. This is just part of the world, and it is remote, but accessible. And you can work 12 months of the year where you can find things on surface. So our plan for this year is to drill for gold and also drill for lithium to augment our resource base. I'll mention briefly here that we also have a rare earth project, which is important in the EV world and the new world we're living in. This is a project we inherited when we created the company. We tried to sell it and then realized that what we really need to do is go back to new communities and create a relationship with the indigenous people, which we have, and we intend to have an agreement with them in the next few months. For those who are not familiar with Quebec, this is the EUHC James Bay region outlined in blue. It's 20% larger than the entire United Kingdom, a large area. Only a few 2,000 people live there, but you have airports, you have paved roads, you have communities. You can work 12 months of the year. Our flagship project is Sakami project, also in green, the El Maurice project, and another one called Chichu, Illinois. How do you find gold? You find gold by following this contact, the thick line there. This is how the gold mine operated by Newmont was found back in 2004 and it started production in 2014. And we have good projects along that contact. And we keep following the contact by doing sampling and eventually drilling. This is what the area looks like. It's flatland. Hydro-Quebec, one of the largest power companies in Quebec, built dams in the 1970s, and they maintained them well. So the purple line are the power lines. We have a paved highway called the Billy Diamond Highway. We have access roads. So again, you can work 12 months a year. It is remote. It does cost more than other parts of Quebec, but you can find great deposits. A bit of geology, I'll be brief. What you see with all the colors are the contracts between magnetic signatures. And you can see the big contracts between what's on the left and what's on the right. The stars are the gold showings. 80% of our work has been in the red rectangle, which is about 4 kilometers, and we've got 23 kilometers. That's a huge area to find gold. And lithium is also associated with gold. You can find lithium next to the gold, and this is what we've done. This is what it looks like in terms of drilling up to 250 meters depth. We just released some exciting results for gold. We're going to go back and drill some more, and we're going to do that along this main contact to the southwest. The brownish line, dotted line that you see there is an interpreted area that's quite large. We believe there's lots of gold there based on the work we've done on surface, and this could be a real game changer for our gold project. Turning our attention to lithium, there are a number of advanced projects in James Bay by Kenyan companies and also Australian companies and other companies, including the Rose project, the James Bay project, and Wabachi. So in Quebec, unfortunately, last summer we had terrible forest fires, so that prevented us to spend most of the summer in the field. We did go to the field in September, and early October on our Thanksgiving Day, we made a discovery shown by the blue star here. It's early stage. This is what it looks like. This is a surface outcrop. The rock that contains lithium is called a pegmatite, and the mineral that has lithium is called spodumene. And it's a sill, which is a geological word that means that it's a big body, and they tend to repeat themselves in layers, which is exciting because if you have several layers, then you have more rock that contains lithium. So why should you invest in Quebec Precious Metals? Quite simple. We have a very low value. We have very exciting gold project that's moving towards a large resource. We have a very interesting target we're going to test close to the area we've been drilling. We found lithium, and we have other targets we haven't tested for lithium on our projects. And the rare earth project that I mentioned early can generate a lot of value once we reach an agreement with the indigenous communities that are in the area. I thank you for your attention. I'm happy to answer questions.